Hello everyone, my name is Aftab Mandal and in this video I'm going to talk about software development life cycle. So software development life cycle or SDLC is a process that starts from the software requirement which is to be made until its life cycle's end. So it is a complete phase from the software's creation, its basic requirement, its production and its maintenance. So it is a complete life cycle of a software. So if we talk about the phases in SDLC, so first phase is the requirement phase. So in this, the business analyst and owner of app or the client, they discuss of the app what are the requirements of a particular app. So business analyst takes note of everything which is required from the client side. This is the first phase and the most important phase where the client gives its requirement to business analyst, and business analyst then creates a document which is the input of the next phase. So that was all about the business analyst work. And then this document goes on to the designing phase. Designing phase is where the logical part is implemented into the physical, where a task like workflows, which technology is to be used, and all the things are discussed and they are documented. So this is also a very important phase where the project's logic and the data structures and what flow will be used in the program, what technologies will be used are documented here. After this phase, it then goes on to the developers phase where the actual coding starts to begin. So this takes the most time. So if there is a front-end developer, it will start on the front-end or the graphical user interface. The back-end developer will work on its back-end as per the specification given by the system analyst. So this phase will be continued and it takes the longest time. After developing the application, it then goes on to the testing phase where the test cases as per the client's requirement are tested against this application. If there is any problem or any error, it then again roll back to the developers. So this goes on until and unless each and every bug is fixed. After successful testing, it then goes to the deployment or the customers phase where the customers are requested to download a beta application where they find more bugs if there is any. So after successfully finding all the bugs and fixing them, then it is actually implemented in the market or deployed in the market for the regular customers. And here comes our maintenance phase. So maintenance phase is a lifelong journey of a software development. So unless and until there is an end of the life cycle, this maintenance phase will continue to go on. So maintenance is where the developers are asked if there is any bug which is occurred later in the deployment. So they are used to fix those errors, and if the problem is much severe, they most of the time they used to bring the newer version of the application. So this goes on until and unless if there is the end of the product. And also if they want to add a new feature, then this maintenance team is responsible for developing the new feature. So that was all about software development life cycle. Now there are various methodologies or models used by the companies. Like for example, we have waterfall model, which is used for small projects where the output of one phase is the input for the another phase, meaning one phase has to be completed, then only it goes on to the next phase. In between we cannot do any modification. So first phase is to be completed, then only the next phase will start working on them. So it is mostly preferred for the small types of project. Then we have cyclic model, which is also preferable for the semi-medium projects. And then we have V model and hybrid model and the agile model, where a phase, if the client has newer needs, or it wants to update its features in between the development, then this methodology is used, where the development phase they can change any features, so they have to roll back to the previous versions and they do things like that. So agile is the mostly popular model, and most of the time it is used in the industry level projects. So that was about software development lifecycle and models used in the industries. That was all about the SDLC. My name is Aftab Mandal. I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.